Right, so just walking through wooded area, come across this big water tank. That's not really important. I don't think they're wartime, they could be, but I don't think so. But just found some corrugated iron, bullet riddled, bullet riddled corrugated iron. There's a huge dugout here. There's no way it's natural, so I'm just going to check that out. But I was just looking and I saw the back end of a 2-inch flare mortar. So this little area here has got one. I've got one of my feelings it's going to be a good spot. So that probably means there's nothing here. So I'm going to have a look around and I'll show you what I find. Right, so that place I just had the good feeling about, obviously there was nothing really there because I said that. So I've moved up a little bit to a place where I originally came here for and spent the last hour and a half looking for it, even though it's the most obvious place. But yeah, just found a bit of the inside of a grenade. Where the detonator and that goes. And just over here I saw, where is it? Another bit. So yeah, we got grenade evidence. Might find some base plugs, you never know, hopefully. 2-inch smoke. Wow, the threads on those are perfect. They are perfect threads. You all know what that is. Bakelite fuse. Always fused to percussion grenade or smoke grenade. The cap's broken, which is a shame, otherwise it's in nice condition. It's quite good. Right, I just saw this from a bit of a distance away, came over to investigate. When I coming over, I saw that. Live 303, another one. They really should have been more careful with these. Can't see a date. There you go. And this other thing is actually pretty cool. Slurg. That would have a bit of metal going across there. That's the cap to a 2-inch mortar carrying tube. Get out, slug. I don't know if you've seen pictures, but they have 3 tubes. Get out. 3 tubes stacked on top of each other, and they'd hold 2-inch, two 2-inch mortars each. And they'd have an end cap on them, and that's what that is. That's pretty cool for that to survive. Piece of 2-inch fuse. blown to pieces, so done its job. Right, I'm going home now, run out of time. I'll show you what I found when I get home. I'll clean it up a bit and blah blah blah, you know. So I'll see you then. Right, so I'm back home the next day, giving all stuff a clean up. And I'll just go through this stuff. We've got a 2-inch bit of fuse, the 2-inch carry tube lid, that's pretty cool. It's thin metal, so they usually just rust away. The Bakelite fuse, and we got a bunch of 303s that I don't really film because you've seen one, you've seen them all, and got 9mm. But the big thing I want to show you, and the thing that I did record when I found it, but for some reason my idiot camera hasn't actually recorded it. The best thing I found all day and for a long time is this. Can you tell what it is? That is a piece of track from a Sherman. A Sherman tank, and it's been blown up. The area where I found this, there's all bits of like shredded metal, thin metal around that's been blown up, it looks like. And this was sitting right with it. A piece of track. So that means there must have been a Sherman up there. They were using this target practice or something, and probably after the war it was taken away. But this was left behind. So that must mean there's got to be other stuff there, right? I mean, I looked around the area, but not as much as I would have done if I knew what this was when I found it. Because I found it and I thought, is it a piece of track? Because it's welded together, has welds on it. And I just thought that most tank tracks were just cast metal. But I've been looking up, and Sherman tracks, some of them were welded together like this. But this bit has just been blown apart. But I'm really confident to say that that is exactly what it is. So yeah, I can't believe my camera didn't record it. But that's what I found on that hunt. Obviously, star find. So I'm definitely going to have to be going back there again. But for me, this decade, see you later.